Yeah. We here with the man himself.
Y'all know what it is. We on the Fargo TV. Y'all know what it is. Fargo
Yo,
podcast. Y'all do the stories and I also do blog. Let's get it. Got
huh?
my man Buck in the background with the camera. Y'all know what it is. I told y'all it was coming. You know what I'm saying? I just popped, you know what I mean? I know people be like, I do all the interviews and I be doing like blog and shit. I know people be wanting to know a little shit about me. So this how I'm gonna interact with the folks. You feel me? Let Buck ask me some questions that you think that people want to know about me.
Um,
Cause that last one I did, that was some bullshit. Now we on this is the original right here. This the one right here.
all right, man. Like, tell the folks. You know what I'm saying? Your motivation. Tell the folks. You know what I mean? What inspires you. Like, I mean, you've been, a positive. You know what I mean? Motivating force. Like, I mean, you get up, like, I mean, every day, and you put your best face on despite, you know what I mean, facing a life full of adversities. So, you know what I mean, tell the people, like, as I'm saying, tell them, what your motivation is, what your passion is, what make you tick like you tick.
Other people, I always take myself. I always take myself outside of my body and put myself in somebody else's body. Well, I've been doing that for like the last, I can say my man put me down with that because it was a lot of help. Because when you do people wrong and you scheming and you trying to take advantage and just get by, you don't you sit back and you think you be like, well, damn, I don't want nobody to do that to me. So I had to like figure that shit out. Like, well, damn, I had to change be a better person for me, not because of what somebody else wanted me to do or what somebody. I just didn't like who I was. When you look in the mirror, it's like sometimes when you know you're wrong and you know you ain't right, you can look in that mirror and you can see and you can look and you can tell that shit ain't right. You know what I mean? You might look handsome, like, you know what I mean, and all that, whatever, but it's something that you see that you know you need to fix. And most times people don't do that. They just let that shit go past. And I started looking in that mirror and I ain't like what I was seeing. And I said, I gotta change. I still ain't all the way there. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. We all deal with demons. Every day we wake up, it's going something gonna get in the way. But by me getting positive, that's why. And then now I just watch everybody else, like my friends like you, just sat and did all that time. Like I don't, you know what I mean? That's it. When you behind, it's like it's things that you know. And you, as it get older too, I'm not gonna say with age, I'm gonna say it get better with time. Because you can be brainwashed out here with a lot of shit, you know what I mean? Dealing with other people's shit and not see your own. Because you're trying to help people and you like, damn, I can't even help myself. Like, how the fuck am I gonna tell all these people this? Or trying to help somebody with this financially, or if I just give them game, like I gotta take that game from me. You feel me? Like, so that, and I was finding a way. Like, I've been thinking about this for a while. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't have nobody. Like, I feel like even though I got friends that love me, you know what I mean? I got family that might love me. I don't, I'm just lost, kind of like I just feel like I'm all alone, and I keep it all the way real with you. I got kids, grandkids, and all that, and I know they love me, and I know they concerned about me, but just for them to know I'm gonna stand strong, do this, and this feel like this is the worst thing. I done lost people, friends, brothers, but losing your mom, this like the hardest thing, man, that I ever faced. It's like it can, if you're not strong enough, it can take you out of here. Like, and that's what I'm scared. That's why I'm trying to hold on, because you got any health issues or anything like that going on in your life, and somebody passed away and you stressing, that can stain your heart. Like that can, take you out of here. I seen that happen with my best friend. Rest in peace, Rock Capone. You feel me? But it wasn't just his mom. It was just other people passing that to him. His last one was his grandma. I didn't have a chance to really talk to him. He would call me. We would talk on the phone. Not to take it off subject. That's just the answer to the question. Like, I try to say keep around positive people like you. that I know really got genuine love for me and don't wanna, you know what I mean? Because I had a bad judge of character. You feel me? Like I'll let any, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say anybody, but I done let a couple people close to me that really wasn't. I knew damn well they wasn't supposed to get that close to me. You feel me? But me having a good heart, trying to help people, you know, and my positive, you know what I mean, is to now is like just to, you know, stay prayed up now and do better, like, you know, and just think that my mom is still here with me. You know what I mean? We just alike, but it's hard, bro. It's definitely hard. I think it's like the hardest thing in my life, but I gotta stay strong, you know what I mean?
You know, what kind of, you know, things do you do to, you know, maintain your mental health? You know what I mean? Because I know shit get dark, and I know things get really rough for you sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? But every time I see you, I mean, you walking with your head held high, you got some fly shit on. You understand what I'm saying? You got some uplifting words.
Drip check me.
Oh shit! Oh
drip
shit!
Check,
Drip check. Yeah.
Right. But I just gotta keep my mind energy, like stay strong. Don't let nothing, you know what I mean, get you down, because I'll be going through it when you see me half of the time, probably. But I got this thing where I just can't let niggas see me. Why you gonna say niggas? I just can't let people see me weak, because if you weak, it's not only replying death, it's replying life. If you weak, you fool. People gonna eat you. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep my game face on. That's how I do it. I be down, you know what I mean? I might be in pain, anything, but just gotta keep my motherfucking game face and keep winning. That's the goal, to go to the top. You feel me? That's where we going. We had. We locked in, me and you locked in. I know it's genuine. You feel me? Like I said, I gotta keep saying that, because next interview when I do you, we gonna tell the people how me and you met. That shit was crazy. Like, you wanna talk about it now?
I met you in the 24-hour store, John?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on a late night. You was telling me you was with your neighbor or somebody. One of
Yeah. I think
and I was telling you, I was like, damn, I ain't tell you I did podcasts or none of that.
No.
We just had a thorough conversation. I was happy you was home. I'm like, damn, how long you did?
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah, you gave me the big welcome home.
Like,
you said it's good to have you out here. You know what I'm saying? You say stay out here with us. You know what I mean? Kick it with us for a while.
Right. I felt your energy, and I'm like, damn. And I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't get your number that time or nothing.
Right.
Like
then I seen you again like about a couple weeks later.
Right. I was coming out the store when you get the blanks and shit.
Yeah.
So, and I seen him. I'm like, yo, because something just said, like, I know, like, damn, he just came. He got a story. And I said, I just turned it on. We ain't had a schedule or nothing. I just turned the camera on and just started popping my shit. You probably didn't even know what was about to happen. And he believed in me, and that shit was progress. Then we locked in from there. We did another one. You know what I'm saying? Then we did another one. You know what I'm saying?
we did
another one. Now we doing this. I'm like, and he encouraging do it. It's not only, we just not like glorifying the fact that he been in jail. That shit changed him. Like, you know what I mean? And he only no good since I seen him. I ain't never hear him talk about nobody that ain't deserve it. I ain't never hear him talking no scheme and shit, none of that. So that's you around who you is, the company you keep, good energy. He keeps me positive. I might be ready to tick off. You know what he gonna say, nigga, you ain't sitting behind that wall all this. You feel me? Like, chill, take that shit out. So, next question.
Man,
we rolling.
Listen, man, how are, you know what I mean, things, you know what I mean, with your family, like, and your children, you understand what I'm saying?
That's
like,
great.
You understand what I'm saying, has the loss, you know what I mean, of your mother, you know what I mean, brought you all, close together, or, giving you somewhat of a wedge?
I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I think that shit pulled us apart a little. It's pulling. I ain't gonna let that shit happen, because we gotta still do what we gotta do for the family. But I think it's kind of pulling us apart a little bit, because she was the glue. to everything. Everything happened at her house. She would, set the events. We would just had to be there. Or, everybody play their role, and it ain't been. I can say for me, I would have to get my brothers on the camera or my family to ask them how they feel about it, because I really don't know. But to me, it just feel like every bit that came up since that, and as soon as she passed, her birthday came right after that. You know what I mean? She passed away January the 3rd. Her birthday was February 26th. So that shit was still fresh. Like, we still trying to do a little something, but it wasn't there. And you gotta think about that. Every holiday came after that. Even my birthday wasn't the same. Mother's Day, like Easter. Any holiday, we would find a way to make something happen for it. Even if it didn't cost a lot of money, whatever. It would just be us, the family. I never had a tight family with a lot of cousins, uncles and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's always just been me, my mom, and her boys, and my pop, and close friends next to me, and neighbors. That's close friends, but it's never been a bunch of big families. You feel me? Like, I don't know half of my family. They know me, but I don't know them. You feel me? And that's real shit. Like, I love them, and they see me as all love, but we not tight like that. And I always wanted to know why my mom didn't have us around our cousins and shit. Much as, when we was little, yeah, once we got older, I don't know, it was just us. My mom and her boys. Everybody tell you that, the neighbors. Mom and her boys. You know what I mean? My pop was around. Of course, I had a great father. That's my number one hero, my dad. I don't think I'd be here if I ain't had my dad. And that's a different story. You know what I mean? But yeah, and I think my daughter's dealing with it kind of like, and they all wet. I know they hurt. They raised my kids. My mom raised my kids with me. You know what I'm saying? That's who raised them. Me, my mom, and my dad, and my brothers. No disrespect to my baby mom. I love her to death. You know what I mean? Because she gave me them beautiful kids. She here now. She doing what she got to do. You feel me? She got her shit together. I ain't really have all my shit together. That's why my parents was my surroundings. But when it came to a father, everything I did, everything a father was supposed to do. And I was in the streets.
Hey, bro, we're going to have to pause this. Sis trying to get through.
Damn, I think it probably stopped. Did it stop? Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
We rolling.
Like I was saying, like, as far as my kids, I don't know how they dealing with it. But, they don't really talk about it yet. But I know that shit hard for them. It's hard for everybody. Even her girlfriends, like, she ain't have a lot of friends, but people that fuck with her, they all feel my pain. Because they know how my mom was about her boys. Super protective. But if we right or wrong, we right there. And it's vice versa. Whether she right or wrong, I'm rocking with her. I tell her, like, Mom, you wrong. Sit the fuck down. But if somebody try to do something or, violate or whatever, that shit ain't happening.
I need you to do something for me, right? I need you to look into this camera eyes, right? And I need you to say something to all those weirdo niggas and them disrespectful niggas who take, that lady for granted. Like, you know what I'm saying? And tell them what they need to hear, bro.
What lady you talking about?
Your mom.
Anybody took it for granted? I mean,
like, I'm talking about the dudes that take their moms for granted.
Oh no, you gotta no, don't do that, because I'm gonna say this first. If anybody out there beefing with their mom, first of all, did that shit, because you only get one of them, and the pain that I'm feeling, anything my mom ever did, man, like, I could never really stay mad at her that long, and I tried to cut my mom off so many times. I just knew how much she was important to me. Like, I'm telling y'all, cherish your mom, man, like, because you only get one of them, and it's like you can lose a dad, you still be fucked up, but mom, no, that's it. Like, you can lose your mind. So many people done went crazy that been living with their mom all their life, they probably don't know nothing but their mom. How you think they feel? So, you just hold on to your mind, man. Like, for real, like, this, like I just told y'all, this is the worst feeling of my life. You know what I mean? She brought me in here, and she protected me on her way out of here. It's really getting emotional, but that's why I let him interview me, because I know he be on point. Like, I can let anybody get behind my camera, but niggas ain't gonna ask the right questions. And, you know what I'm saying? Like us, we giving the people what they want. You feel me? This is good content right here. You know? This part one, Rizzfargo. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah.